The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Paris Saint Germain looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's been bundled over, and that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's gone for it! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Pedro Neto. Oh, shooting chance! But not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Could be danger here. Big chance. Must be chance.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
much that this was in the script. Caicedo. Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fernandes. João Neves. Paris Saint Germain have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Hakimi. And it's Fernandes. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Hernandez. James does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has snuffed out the danger. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chip it through, and that's not going to reach. Beraldo shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Vitinha, and it's been played through, and it's Dembele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Caicedo. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Doué. Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Dembele tries to dink it through. Hakimi, and that's aimed into the middle. Caicedo. Cucurella. Adebayo played out towards the right wing. That could spell trouble. Palmer has it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. He's got options. Can he find the finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that this is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Beraldo aimed forwards. That's Dembele. Here's Barcola. Barcola! There was plenty of power on that. It's Palmer. That's a dangerous... Tries a shot! Goal! They have come roaring back. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hakimi, gently done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Barcola. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. 2 minutes to be added on. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. Caicedo played out to the left flank. Zabani. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Doué chips it through. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Adebayo. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcola. Hernandez. Forwards and within. Extravagant effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Caicedo. Fernandes, gently done. João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. Barcola. Hernandez.
Oh, sweet feet.
Now it's Barcola. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide, delivered with swing. And that has been cleared. James gets rid without sophistication. Calmly anticipates. Hernandez. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Lovely Barcola! It's anyone, that's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint Germain! Into the lead once more. Sanchez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's Palmer. Palmer, full tilt down the right-hand side. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
João Pedro. Here's a chance! Should have equalised.
João Pedro clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. We expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as they're going to go. Palmer. João Pedro. Decent chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
João Pedro, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
tunes, but not much of one. I say no. They need to get it in quick. It is now or never. Time is against them. And he's straight offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in, surely! Here's Bakula! Big relief, it just needed better contact. We are into overtime. Paris Saint Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bakula. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. João Neves. Vicious ball here. Now it's Bakula. Bakula. And a chance! Clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make it.
And there goes the final whistle. For a smooth start, one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.